I gotta doing the most. 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 Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Bend the thing over, girl, I wanna see. Do the little dance, you wear that for me. I ain't gon' judge if I get it for free. I won't be mad if you charge me a fee. OMG, I'm in love with your body. Have you ever thought about working it honest? Girl, you better not miss Pilates. Get to the bag and I heard for money. Only hit me up when you in the fuck. Ain't in your feelings, not looking for love. The fact that I ain't met you in the club, that let me know that you knew what it was. You ain't got a man and ain't looking for one. Can't take you serious if we having fun. Oh, that's your ex, you ain't seen him in months. I gotta doing the most. 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 Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most.
Let's talk by the way. I know you know when I'm calling you up. Give me that little baby, I know what's up. I cannot just cause I'm running it up. Runs when they catch it up, but on your body. Hot tamale, that's specific different. You know that you poppin'. I'm all on cause baby girl, I'm not starting. Doing the most. All this money, little shawty on go. Got a section in area 4. 4-4 is an area code. Take the number and pass to the bro. Made the money and run on the hoe. Run in the flow and I tell her to go. Tell her to go. Go, she doing the most. Go, let's go.
Only about doing the less. I only hang with the best. Talk to me, better talk with your chest. You think that I'm just to impress, but really I woke up fresh. Really I woke up like this. I don't have to call up the press. Yo, girl grew up out of a nest. She do the most, yeah, she a pest. She do the most, yeah, she a bug. But I probably still give her some love. That's why I be in VIP coolin', cause you all do too much in the club. Niggas not moving like us. Shut up, you doing too much.
I gotta doing the most. 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 Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most.
That if Jesus is black, heaven is a ghetto. Everywhere black people live is a damn ghetto. Why should I be yelling at the white man? Hell, if it wasn't for him, we'd all probably be dead from diseases and sickness. Or hell, we each other. It wasn't for the white man. The white man built America. You say, the slave built America. Don't they cover that lie? I'll slap the taste out of your mouth. You ain't built nothing. Half the time what you did build as a slave, the white man had to whoop your ass with a whoop to get you to do that little bit of work that you did do. Had to whoop your ass to get it done. Talking about we built them. You ain't built a damn thing. Don't own a damn thing. None of it. You had Harlem, you threw that away. No, thank God for the white man. Thank God. He's built America and some other safe places. Built airlines so you can ride around on. Built automobiles. Hell, y'all ain't got one nation in Africa have built a car talking that damn talk. The only thing y'all can do is play basketball, run up and down the court like a bunch of double-jointed fools.
Former liberal. Tulsi Gabbard, former liberal. Donald Trump, former liberal. Elon Musk, former liberal. Colin Wright, former liberal. Tim Pool, former liberal. How is it that the popular vote winner, Donald Trump, was a Democrat up until his first term? That Tulsi Gabbard, DNI, former Democrat, that I supported in 2020. I never voted Republican. I didn't like Republicans. And now the Republican MAGA movement, not the neocons, is an eclectic bunch of diverse views which debate each other. How is it that Charlie Kirk, Christian conservative with one of the largest conservative platforms, invites moderate pro-choice Tim Pool onto his stage for his biggest event of the year to discuss those views to the public? On the left, what do you think would happen if you went and opposed their views at a public forum? you'd be threatened with violence. And I'm not saying literally everyone all the time, but booking liberals to come on my show or any other show, people in this
we have the same problem.
Yeah.
they refuse to do it.
They don't want to talk.
Back in, I think it was 2018.
But Joy, we should say why as well. They're scared of their own side.
Yeah.
It's a cult. So I can sit in front of a libertarian like Dave Smith, who's going to rant about how Israel is bad, and Charlie Kirk at the same time, and we leave with beers in our hands, smiles on our faces. And Dave will say, Charlie, I really do appreciate it. I think you do good work. I know we disagree. The left doesn't do that. They firebomb your buildings. Or they just don't show up. Or they try to get you fired. They SWAT you. They harass you. The reason I say it's a cult is because you could not define what they believe. It's impossible. You could not map the logic of their principles or plan for this country.
28 weeks pregnant. You know what I'm gonna take? Some Tylenol, acetaminophen. It's gonna work like a charm, and my baby won't have autism.
Don't you think it was an irresponsible statement suggesting that maybe these pilots aren't qualified or unqualified?
No. But I'll tell you exactly what I said and why I said it.
Okay, go ahead.
I said the pretext. I went through a whole windup. I said United Airlines is saying that they want 40% of all their pilots to be people of color or women. We have learned that we have relaxed standards anytime that we try to reach racial quotas. Anytime we reach racial quotas, we relax the standards. Standards for air traffic control, professors, or college admissions. Therefore, when it comes to pilots or surgeons, if I see somebody who is black, as I said on the show, I'm going to hope that that person is qualified. That's what I said, which of course is legitimate, because they're begging the question, we're not hiring based on merit anymore. We're hiring based on race.
Now,
So when you see a black pilot, you wonder, boy, is that person there because they earned it or because they were placed there? That's what DEI does. It makes you ask questions you otherwise would not ask.
so the airline industry is going to take an unqualified person just based off diversity.
Underqualified, not
correction, yeah.
underqualified.
Unqualified, underqualified, whatever, uncertified, and put them in a cockpit and risk people's lives?
Those are two different things. Under and un are two different things. Of course, United Airlines will not take someone off the side of the street and put them into a pilot. But in order to reach a 40% goal, they might cut corners. They might accelerate the process in order to reach a goal. We know this through all sorts of DEI examinations and projects over the last 10 years. You have to choose in life. Either excellence or racial quotas will end up being the most important. And both cannot simultaneously exist. It's never happened before.
Okay, so when we talk about DEI, well, who benefits the most? Because black people really don't. It's only like maybe 3 to 4% of black people actually benefit from those programs. So who benefits the most?
I'm not sure your question. I mean, theoretically, if 40% of all pilots end up being black people or people of
But
color,
that's not. I actually looked it up. It's only like maybe about 6% of
no,
pilots
their
are black.
goal is 40%, right? That's the point. It's like that's actually a great point. So they wanted to go from 6% to 40%. And so you have to wonder, boy, you go from 6% to 40%, there's going to be a relax.
People, you don't need government assistance because you can be somebody is not racist. Telling us that government assistance has hindered us because before we were on government assistance, we were a more successful people is not racist by reading and understanding the facts. Ever since we started getting subsidized by the government, we have been controlled by the government, and not in only what we can do, but how we think. So when they're pointing out this stuff, y'all don't like nobody telling y'all the truth. Black people don't want to hear the truth because we benefit off of not working and being lazy off of government assistance and stuff. One thing Charlie Kirk also said was if the black people want to become better, we're going to have to stop celebrating crime and murder. Our culture is destruction. Everything we have from the women in our idolization groups, Beyonce, Summer Walker, SZA, Cardi B, Sexy Red, all of them are horrible examples of how to be as a woman. The same thing with the NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Lil Wayne, Baby, P. Diddy. All of those are examples of how to be a terrible person. And what he is saying is get these examples from in front of you and your kids so that y'all can thrive. Also, let's work on building the family back. One of the things that destroyed the family was removing the father out the home. put that back together so we can start becoming a good community. But we don't like being told nothing. We don't like being told how to better ourselves because we want to be victims so bad. We want to be at the bottom of somebody's pity party so bad that we'll take anything we can to disregard or dismiss any ethical or sound doctrine to help better ourselves, so that we can steady dwell on a past that no longer affects us and that we can overcome and have the ability to become somebody.
Hey, shout out to her. Shout out to her. Hey, lady right there was cooking. Y'all got to be honest. That lady right there was cooking. She was cooking. Man, so today, I know that it's kind of late. You know, I'm usually on a little bit earlier, but tonight I came in a little bit late. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Your boy is feeling a little tired, but hey, I made a commitment, damn it, and I'm here. I'm here, and we gonna have us a good ass time tonight. I just got a few topics that I want to talk about tonight. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, man. So I was on another stream earlier, and I was watching it. I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but I'm trying to figure out, why do people want to be street. Oh, and that's another thing too. Before I get started, I'm gonna get back to the story in a second. I am going to stop. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stop using so much profanity, because y'all know your boy Kev definitely does have a potty mouth. And I was actually watching the show back from last night or the night before. No, matter of fact, it was last night. And I was like, dang, bro, I'm on here cussing like a damn sailor, boy. So I was like, man, you know what? I think that I'm going to try to chill on the curse words. So I'm not perfect. Every once in a while, an F word might slip out. The N word might slip out, which is my favorite word, by the way. The N word is amazing. So I'm going to start using different words instead of saying the N word. Instead of saying the N word, I'm gonna just start saying nibba. Whenever I feel like I want to say the Nigga, I'm just gonna say nibba. That's what I'm gonna say. These nibbles is getting on my damn nerves. Now, damn, I'm still going to say, but the SHIT and the FUCK, I'm gonna try my best not to say it. Y'all bear with me. Like I said, your boy is definitely not perfect, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Now, back to the story. So I was going around on YouTube and I was looking at different panels and stuff. And like I said, I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but I'm trying to figure out, why do people want to be street ninjas so bad? What is this allure that being a street ninja has? I'm trying to figure it out, because back whenever I was growing up, it was like the people that was in the streets, they didn't really have no other choice. Like, that was all they knew, right? And even in my case, right, because I wasn't a perfect child, like I did a whole bunch of dumb shit. Damn, see, I failed already. Nah, but but back when I was a child, I did a whole lot of stupid stuff, right? And yes, I did get involved in certain gang situations and things like that. But it was like, that was all we had. Like, we didn't know no better. Like, it was like, okay, cool or whatever. So, okay, whatever, right? Like, so you live on this street, like, so you're gonna be from here. Or you live in this neighborhood, like, so you're gonna be from here. Like, you didn't really have no other choice. It was just like, oh, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, he live over there, like, so he gonna be from Paru, or he live over there, he gonna be from such and such. But it's like, nowadays you got dudes who literally grew up in the suburbs, don't know nothing about street life whatsoever,
but they start listening to all of this nonsense music that is out today, and it's like they are fascinated with being a street ninja. I don't understand it. Everybody that I knew that was in the streets did not want to be in the streets. They all had wanted to figure out somehow, some way that they could get the hell out of the damn street. But you got people who come from great households, who come from two-parent households. All they know is love and family and joy, and they decide, hey man, you know what? I want to go and be a street ninja. They don't want to focus on school. They don't want to focus on college, but they want to go and be a street ninja. I kick my kids in their ass, and I don't give a damn. Oh, see, dang it. I keep on messing up. Y'all pray for me. I'm gonna just ask y'all to pray for me. But like I was saying, I would kick my kids in their butt if they ever even came close to even trying to be a street ninja. If they ever even came close, because listen, you don't grow up the way that your dad had grew up. We live in a predominantly white area. The people around here are very, very nice. You don't know nothing about none of that. But if anybody knows, please put it in the comments. I'm trying to figure out what is this allure with being a street ninja. And I'm guessing that maybe it sounds cool or something like that. But a lot of these niggas ain't never. A lot of these ninjas have never been to jail before. A lot of these dudes don't know what it feel like to feel like to run from the police. Hell, a lot of these dudes don't know what it feels like to even know that, to even have the feeling that you might not make it home because you decided that you wanted to go to a certain area to try to go and get some box, an area that you ain't even supposed to even be in. They don't know what it feels like to take a life or death chance to go and get some box. I don't understand why anybody would even want to even go through that in the first place. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get down to the comments real quick before we get started with the show. Oh man, Big Boy Dashing. Hey, listen, appreciate you, bro. Hey, Big Boy pulls up on me damn near every live stream that I ever have, bro. I appreciate you for coming through. Shout out to my dog, Pittsburgh T. Pittsburgh T. Salute my guy, Kev. These donkeys have a mental illness. Hee haw. Yes, I do agree with you. Man, these damn liberals, bro. I swear to God, they need some help. And here comes this number. Beat It Up Kool-Aid. Hey, listen, look, me and Beat It Up Kool-Aid never agree on anything. But one thing that I can say about Beat It Up Kool-Aid is that he definitely is consistent. He definitely pops up on me. And to be honest with you, I think that Beat It Up Kool-Aid has some type of like love for me. Not in a weird way, but every time that I go live, he has to pull up and he has to call me a coon. Somehow, some way, he just has to call me a coon. He has to get that up off his chest. And shout out to him. And so, man, we got my boy Pittsburgh T back. He said, Charlie Kirk just made that BS up. The FAA never changed the testing standards. He has no court case of massive hiring of blacks as pilots. Made up nonsense. All right, Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh T was in here yesterday, and I could tell that Pittsburgh T is no fan of Charlie Kirk, but that's my boy. Shout out to Pittsburgh T. Pittsburgh T. See, the whole point that Charlie Kirk was trying to make during his statement was that whenever DEI is set in place, it makes people question things, right? It makes people question, like, man, yo, did this dude or lady really get their job because they were qualified for it, right? And they may even be qualified, but just the fact that you have a company that has a DEI program set in place, it makes people think things. It's like, man, bro, I don't know if this nigga, man, I don't know if he really had got this job because of such and such, especially if it is somebody that is a pilot where you got a bunch of other people's life in your hands. Like, whenever you get on an airplane, there's a certain, you want to have a sense of just being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to have a sense of peace whenever you get on the airplane. If you are about to go into surgery, but you know that the hospital, that they have a DEI program, and let's say if there is a black dude or if there is a Mexican that actually walks inside of your hospital room, and he's like, hey, so we are going to be performing heart surgery on you tomorrow, and this a black dude, right? Now, like I said, that Nimba, my bad, that black guy, he may be 100% qualified. But then you got on Google and you find out that this hospital has been having DEI programs set in place. Then you are going to start asking questions. Okay, cool. So how long have you been doing this job? How many other surgeries have you actually done? These are the type of things that ends up happening whenever you have DEI set in place. As a matter of fact, let me give a shout out to all the people who had got their job because of DEI and not because they were actually qualified. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody who got their job just because they were black. Shout out to everybody who had got their job just because they are a member of the LGBTQA community. Shout out to all of the white women out there who actually benefit from DEI the most, more than anybody else, at about damn near 80%. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to all of the dumb, ignorant ass Nimbas who are out here supporting DEI that doesn't even benefit you. I think that DEI benefits black people at like a 4 or 5%, something like that, which is crazy. But somehow, if you ask your average ninja about DEI, they believe that DEI is one of the greatest things that has ever happened to black people. We lost a civil right. Nibba, since when did diversity, equity, and inclusion become a civil right? DEI is a program. It is not a civil right. Nobody has to give you a job. Nobody has to do anything for you. We losing civil rights. What right did you lose? Donald Trump is trying to take away DEI. See, as soon as they start that, I know that this person is an absolute idiot. An absolute idiot, and that they need to stop watching MSNBC. That's what I know for sure. But like I said, man, I got a few topics that I want to talk about tonight. So Kamala Harris is back, and she's still an idiot. She's still an idiot. And NBA Youngboy fans, we got to talk about them too. We got to talk about them. But first up, it's in the news everywhere. There was a shooting in Dallas, Texas, that everybody is talking about. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I know that everybody on here has heard about it. But let's get into it.
No ICE officers were injured, but 2 detained. And here's a live look from the scene of that deadly shooting in Dallas, nearly 12 hours after a suspect opened fire. No ICE officers were injured, but 2 detainees were critically injured and a third detainee was killed. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Lawrence.
And I'm Cynthia Seguirre. Tonight, we're bringing you comprehensive coverage, tapping into the full strength of our newsroom. Our team of journalists have been working around the clock.
Yeah, senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez helped break this story, and senior political reporter Jason Whiteley has been hearing from some of his political contacts as well. Together, we're going to unpack how it happened, who the suspect is, and where the investigation.
Yo, so I was on a panel earlier, right? And somebody was trying to say that this is a black guy, right? That they know for a fact that it was a black man, and how black people ain't shit. I mean, how black people ain't nothing, and all this stuff like that, right? So I typed inside of the comments and I was like, bro, when's the last time that you've actually seen a black person do something like this? Black people are not getting on top of roofs and sniping people. Black people just do not do that type of stuff. Historically, where's the last time that anybody has ever seen a black guy sniping somebody or sniping anything? I mean, shoot, we would have to go all the way back to the DC sniper. And what was that in 2001 and 2002, bro? I'm pretty sure that there hasn't been another black sniper that has sniped anything ever since then, ever since 2001 and 2002. A long time ago. Black people do not do stuff like this. Now, for all of you dumb ninjas out there, I'm not saying that black people do not commit crimes, because we all know that black people, man, listen, whenever it comes to crime and black people, bro, that shit goes hand in hand, bro. And I hate to say that, but it goes hand in hand. You go to, matter of fact, bro, it don't matter where you go to in America. In every city, every side of town that is the most crime ridden always happens to be the black area. It's either the black area or it is the Hispanic area. Black and Hispanic, but more than likely, because I've been to a lot of cities in America, and historically, hey, black people even got the name of Hispanics beat. That's just a fact.
Goes from here.
But we start tonight with an update on what we've learned in the past few hours. Tonight, the Mexican consulate says one of the injured victims is a Mexican national. They confirm consulate authorities are in contact with the victims' families and are offering support. Also, they're working with law enforcement.
Yeah, and here's a look at the where. The ICE facility is about 6 miles from downtown Dallas, right off 35. Police say the shooter got on the roof of an immigration office building before 7 a.m. and then started firing.
We've got live team coverage tonight. Cole Sullivan is reporting on what's been a string of attacks on North Texas ICE and Border Patrol agents.
But first, we'll go live to Durant, Oklahoma, where senior investigative reporter Tanya.
Hold up, yo, did this nigga just say Durant, Oklahoma? Is that what he just said? Oklahoma? See, this is what I didn't know. What's going on in the great state of Oklahoma? The state that I call home. What's happening in Oklahoma? What does this shooter that is down in Dallas, Texas have to do with Oklahoma? Now, I know that we right there together, but most of the time, whenever situations happen in Texas, it has absolutely nothing to do with Oklahoma. Whenever situations happen in Oklahoma, it has absolutely nothing to do with Texas. So this is interesting. This is interesting.
Has some new details on the suspect's background.
Well, Chris, we've been out here watching a heavy federal law enforcement presence. We're here on the outskirts of Durant. There's a house behind these trees and down this gravel road. And the ATF and FBI, they have been searching that house. That house is linked to Joshua John. He's that 29-year-old that authorities say opened fire on that ICE.
Bro, look at this ninja. Look at this ninja, bro. Look at him. Look. Is it really that hard to be able to tell whenever you can that somebody is going to be a how can I be YouTube friendly with this? that, we'll just say a menace, right? I can look at this dude and I can tell that he is a menace. That he looked like one of the kids who used to be outside killing bugs all the time. He looked like one of the kids who would be outside playing in the dirt all by himself. He looked like one of the kids who used to set things on fire just for no reason at all. Look at him. And nobody was concerned about this kid. You can just look at this boy and be like, man, you know what? Something ain't right about this boy. The nimble look crazy. Now, I'm guessing, because I don't know, but if I had to guess his age, is that he's probably like 21 or 22 years old. And to be honest with you, he looked like he probably sits in his room all day long and just play video games. That's exactly what he looks like. A video game playing, ant burning, trying to catch dragonflies so that he can burn them with his granddaddy's lighter. That's exactly what he looks like.
Detention facility this morning and then killed himself. And now when we arrived here around noon, and the Bryan County Sheriff's deputies, they told us they had been sent here at the request of the Dallas FBI. They also said that the FBI would be releasing more information about this location later. About 3:30 this afternoon, a tactical styled armored vehicle rolled up along with a tactical team. And from the way they moved in, it was officials were treating this as a high-risk entry. The tactical team left about an hour later, but that search, so far, little is known about John.
Boy, they pulled up something serious, didn't they? They didn't come to play, boy. They did not come to play.
He grew up in Fairview, that's in Collin County, where the FBI also searched a home owned by his parents. Throughout the day, the FBI agents have been going in and out of that house. And earlier today, FBI Director Kash Patel posted a picture of ammunition recovered at the scene, including a round inscribed with the words anti-ICE.
You know what's crazy about this story, right? So what is up with all of these shooters who are starting to write all these quotes on all their ammunition? And to be honest with you, I'm actually glad that they are doing it. And this also brings up a bigger conversation, right? So why do people always say that the Republicans are the violent ones? I'm still trying to figure that out. Why do they say that Republicans, conservatives are always the violent ones? Like, bro, I was looking at something a couple days ago, and come to find out, Abraham Lincoln was unalived by a Democrat. Martin Luther King was unalived by a Democrat. John F. Kennedy, well, that one's kind of shaky, but I'm gonna just say he was unalived by a Democrat. Even whenever you look at a few months ago, you had Democrats and liberals out here going around and blowing up everybody and they grandma Tesla because they didn't like what Donald Trump and Elon Musk was doing. Setting police cars on fire, setting police stations on fire, protesting, standing in the street, acting a damn fool. But they say that Republicans and conservatives seem to be the violent ones. Did we forget about the Black Lives Matter riots? Did we forget about that? The great city of Minneapolis had got towed the hell up because of these damn people. But we keep on screaming out that Republicans and conservatives seem to be the violent people. And I'm like, where at? Where in the hell are are all these violent conservatives? I'm still trying to find them. But they keep on saying that we are supposed to be the violent ones, right? But even if you go back just to last year, you got that Italian guy, Louis Maggioni. I can't remember his name fully, but he had unalived the dang on or whatever insurance guy because a company would not approve his insurance claims. And come to find out, he was a Democrat. Can somebody please let me know? Look, bro, listen. I'm trying to figure out where are these violent Republicans. But then people would like to bring up January 6th, right? And January 6th, I will say this about January 6th. Yes, there was a few people that was out there who was out there causing trouble. A few. But then whenever you start looking at the actual footage, the footage that they was not showing you on CNN, the footage that they was not showing you on MSDNC, and yes, I did say MSDNC, the footage that they was not showing you on News Nation, it didn't really go down like that. These news stations had found the select few people that was out there causing chaos. And they had made that the headline. Go back and look at some of that January 6th footage. It was not that many people out there acting a damn fool. It wasn't. There might have been like 10,000 people down there, and I'll probably say about like 100 of them was out there cutting up. It was maybe 100 people. And then whenever you go back and you look at what Donald Trump has said protest peacefully protest. But then you know that in every crowd, there's always going to be some damn idiots who is going to go out somewhere and is going to show their ass, going to show their whole ass. They gonna show their whole ass, the whole and all. I'm still trying to figure it out. Help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. Can you help me, please? Help a brother out. Yeah. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. Comments. Pittsburgh T. Shout out to my dog. Turn this microphone. Shooter slide down the rainbow and can't shoot straight. Yeah, that's another thing too. Bro, all this stuff is with all these shootings that have been happening lately with the whole Charlie Kirk situation. Rest in peace to my nigga Charlie, bro. Rest in peace to my nimba Charlie. I think that Charlie Kirk is getting a bad rap, to be honest with you. But anyways, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. But with all these things that is going on, it's kind of leading me to, it's making me question a lot of things because it's too much that's happening back to back. And then even with this situation, you got the young man who writes on his bullets anti-ICE, but he unalived 2 ICE detainees. It was either 2 or 3. And I'm like, bro, either you got some bad aim or you're just an idiot. You either got bad aim or you actually had meant to actually delete those 2 illegal immigrants. And then the dude is such a coward that he ended up deleting himself. These white folks need to get their people under control. White snipers is an epidemic, man. Listen, bro. I'm gonna have to actually agree with you on that. There's been too much going on, way too much going on, and bro, the shit is crazy, dog. The shit is crazy.
Records show John's only criminal history was a 2015 felony marijuana case that ended in probation. Collin College also confirms that a person by that name did attend college there from at various times from 2013 to 2018. We also have not been able to confirm his employment history. Investigators, they are still working.
This nigga was like Tommy from Martin. Nigga ain't got no job.
To determine a motive and to determine who he was targeting. For now, we remain here in Durant as we await to hear more from investigators. Back to you.
All right, Tanya Iser, thank you. And Rebecca, you have new information about the suspect.
Yes, so ABC Network and our colleagues down there have got new information. They interviewed two of his high school friends. They said that they knew him 10 years ago. They said he was not political at all and that he was mainly a gamer. He liked.
What did I say in the beginning of this damn show? I need to give myself a pat on the back. What did I say? I said this dude looks like all he does is sit in the house and play video games. That's exactly what I said. And I swear to God, I have never seen this before. Never seen this before. My eye be knowing. I'm like, I'm right here. Hey, what did Silly say on Color Purple? Nigga, everything that you do, I mean, nigga, you ain't gonna. Boy, and this is another red flag. How did nobody even think about this 20-something year old man just sits in his house all day and plays video games? That's not normal. There's something wrong here. And nobody had raised a red flag at all. Like, bro, this don't seem right. This dude ain't never thinking about going out and getting no box. All he want to do is just play video games. I don't know no normal 20-something year old guy that is not thinking about getting some box. I'm 34 and I wake up every day thinking about getting some box. Every single day. But he 20-something years old and all he wants to do is sit in his room and play video games. You know that ain't right. There's something wrong here. The nigga ain't never had no job at 20-something years old. All he wants to do is play video games. There's something wrong here. This boy done unalived himself and he ain't never had no box. You can look at him and tell that he ain't never had no box. No box getting Negro. Bro, I believe that these damn incels are a big problem. These damn incels are a huge problem whenever it comes to society. I honestly believe that. Oh, I gotta text somebody real quick. Yeah, but these damn incels are a huge problem. This is what we need to really be focused in on. These dudes who sit in the house and play video games and don't got no job, all they want to do is just eat Cheetos and play Halo, play Final Fantasy. Hell, I don't even know if Final Fantasy is still a thing. Play 2K all day long. Bro, I got a game system sitting right over there. And don't get it twisted. I absolutely love video games. But dog, I am 34 years old. and I got 2 kids, and I got shit that I need to do. Hell, I practically own my own business, damn near. But you mean to tell me that nobody had raised at least an eyebrow that this ninja is 20 something years old and all he wants to do is play video games and he has never had a job? And nobody sees anything wrong with that. What's wrong with you Nimbus? We need to start some type of special something, right? Some type of we gotta start getting incels some box, bro. We gotta figure out somehow, some way to get these people some box. Now, for me, whenever I got my first piece of box, it changed everything for me. My entire life changed. I wasn't playing video games like that no more. I started paying attention to what kind of clothes that I was putting on. I wanted to smell better. Hell, I wanted to be seen. I put down the video games just for a little bit. But these damn incels, bro, we got a serious problem out here within America with these young men who cannot get no box. It is a damn shame. A damn shame. And somehow, some way, we got to figure something out. These people need help.
To spend a lot of time online playing video games. And there's a quote from one of the friends who did not want to be identified saying, "This is a complete shock to me. Josh was the least political person of all people I knew in high school. He liked playing video games. When people would start talking about politics, he was the first one to say, guys, shut up. Can we just play Halo or whatever it was that they were playing?"
And that exactly. All he knows is video games. That's it.
It's fascinating because when you think about it, they're trying to nail down a motive here. But the FBI said this afternoon, listen, no more news conferences. We have nothing else to say at the advice of the U.S. Attorney's Office. Federal prosecutors have gotten enough information so far that they're building a profile of him. They don't need the public's help anymore, which is kind of fascinating here. 2 big questions remain. Number one, what was the motive that you were talking about here? And secondly, was he on any watch list? We're going to be finding that out likely in the coming days.
All right, some things to keep an eye.
Man, bro, listen. We already know what the motive is. The motive is that I hate Donald Trump and that I am anti-ICE. But meanwhile, this ninja has he can't aim at anything because he had hit the wrong target, is what it looks like. How do you miss your target 3 times? You missed the target 3. Matter of fact, no, he missed the target 4 times. Your aim is that bad, bro. I wouldn't trust this nigga to actually pee inside of the damn toilet correctly. He missed his target 4 times. 4. Nimba had 4 shots and missed them. But he did get 1 shot right. And I think that y'all know what shot that I'm talking about. But I'm gonna save that for a Rumble one day. Bro, man, I swear to God, bro, listen, I wish that Rumble was as popular as YouTube, bro. Y'all know how many times that I get tired of saying Nimba, or how many times that I get tired of not being able to say the F word, or just not being able to say whatever the hell I want to say. But when you on platforms, you know, you gotta follow their rules, just like at work and all this stupid shit. It is what it. Matter of fact, let me drop the link, bro. I haven't been dropping the link for the past few shows that I've done, but just in case if somebody want to come up, I'm gonna drop the link. And anybody that want to have a conversation with your boy Kev, pop on in, homie, man. If you pull up on me, cool. If not, I'm gonna just continue to just do what I do. But I will ask y'all this, man. Whenever y'all come in, please make sure that you hit the like button. Yeah, that's pretty much all I ask, man. And And if you ever feel like you want to donate to the channel, I got the Cash App at the bottom. Yeah. But the least that you can do is just hit the like button. Just hit the like button for your boy. Do it for Stuttering Kev, man. Hit the like button. Next up, we got to talk about these NBA Youngboy fans, man. These damn NBA Youngboy fans. Let me pin that to the top. Whenever I think about NBA Youngboy fans, right, I think of these little niggas as demons, bro. Like whenever you see them, they literally look like damn demons, dog. A lot of them have those dirty ass, ugly ass, nappy ass dreads that just look damn disgusting. And if we being honest, yes, most people's dreads are disgusting. Most people do not get their dreads done correctly, and a lot of people can't even keep up with it. And anytime that you see one of these YNs, they always got their dreads inside of their face. I don't know how these nibbles see anything. They got their dreads all in their damn face. But maybe I'm just old now, and maybe that is the new look, but that shit looks dumb to me. Bro, I would never allow my children to ever get dreads, bro. Because anytime that I think about somebody that has dreads, I automatically think of a criminal. This nigga is a criminal, bro. I don't give a damn if you are, dude. You could be the manager at Foot Locker. You could be doing a lot of, bro. You could be a lawyer, my nigga. I automatically think criminal. Whenever I see dreads, I think criminal, especially on a black man. Now, I have seen a couple of dreadheads that hair actually looks nice, but bro, my mind still goes to criminal, dog. Like, bro. And to be honest with you, a lot of y'all actually, a lot of people with dreads actually get profiled by the police a lot more. They have actually done studies and videos on this. Whenever you have dreads, you will get profiled by the police a whole lot more. And to be honest with you, I actually support it. Hey, stop and frisk all them niggas. Stop and frisk all of them. Every last one of them. If you see a nigga with dreads, 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, the nigga's violent. He probably got a Glock with a switch on him right now. Lock his ass up. Stop and frisk his ass. Make him get butt ass naked right in the middle of the damn street. Stop and frisk. But then they gonna be like, Kev, why you always cooning? I'm not cooning. I just don't like damn criminals. And look, and you talking to, and I am a former criminal talking. Hey, anybody on here that is from Oklahoma City, hey, you niggas know me. Y'all, you niggas know me. Anybody on here that has ever known me all the way back from 87th and Hudson, matter of fact, from 87th going all the way up to 92nd and Western, you niggas know me. I was outside, which that's something that I don't like to brag about, and I probably won't ever speak on that again. but they know. So I guess me actually coming from that lifestyle, and I'll be honest with you, bro, some of the most violent niggas that I knew used to have dreads. I'm talking about the most violent people that I knew had dreads, bro. And I'm not talking about they will get mad and just they don't beat you up or some shit like that. That was a light day. Man, I know some niggas with dreads that will kill you, bro. Straight up. And won't think twice about it. Will not think twice about it. Shout out to all the dreads head, man. Shout out to all the dread heads, all of the ignorant young niggas who out there doing dumb shit every day. Society does not appreciate you. Not at all. Let's get into this NBA Youngboy con.
Now, Kansas City police arrested a teenager for beating up a 66-year-old guest services.
Let me run that back. Hold on. Let me run that back real quick. Run that back. Bang, bang. Flavor gang. All right, let's get into it.
I think that people should be able to go to T-Mobile or any other venue in the city, purchase a ticket, and enjoy their show. And it should not be in a...
Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why does the internet want to mess up a great thing? So this is what we're doing today. Internet. This is what we're doing today. Let's run it back.
I think that people should be able to go to T-Mobile or any other venue in the city, purchase a ticket, and
Look at that.
enjoy their show.
Look at that.
And it should not be interrupted by people who misbehave.
The T-Mobile Center in
Bro, and nobody had tried to help this old man. None of that. They sat around and watched this damn teenager beat up a 66-year-old man. This dude got hands, feet, elbows, toenails, teeth marks all over him. Bro, this nigga could have killed this man. He could have killed this old ass man all over some nonsense. All over some nonsense. Let's finish it.
employee on the receiving end of a brutal attack at T-Mobile Center at a concert Sunday shares his story with Fox 4 now. Kansas City police arrested a teenager for beating up a 66-year-old guest services.
That don't even sound right. A teenager beating up a 66-year-old man. A damn teenager at an NBA Youngboy concert. Now, to be honest with you, where the ass whipping had took place at, I can kind of understand it. If you are at a NBA Youngboy concert, what's in there? A bunch of YNs with dreads. These niggas are violent. And I know that before you can go inside of that arena to actually get to that concert, that you have to be winded down, or you might have to walk through some metal detectors, right? But even then, whenever you get around these YNs, these niggas are violent. You gonna get your ass kicked. 9 times out of 10, you are going to get your ass kicked. If they don't have any weapons in there, best believe somebody is going to get their ass kicked. And to be honest with you, ever since NBA Youngboy has been on this tour, this is not the first ass whooping that I've seen inside of one of these huge arenas. Bro, I believe that at least 12 people get their ass kicked at every city that he's been at. And you can find the videos out there. Nimbers all out in the parking lot fighting. Nimbers inside of the damn lobby or whatever the hell you want to call it, fighting. Just to even get into the concert, just to even get to where the seats are, you got Nimbers already fighting way before the show even starts. And during the show, you got this 66-year-old man who is getting his ass kicked while NBA Youngboy is on stage performing. I mean, straight ass whooping. Man, That damn teenager was in there whooping that old man's ass, bro. And nobody decided to help him out. Nobody. Everybody got out their phones. Everybody looking at him, and nobody did anything. Nobody did nothing.
Employee.
But that teen has since been released during the police investigation. Fox 4's Malik Jackson live in downtown Kansas City outside T-Mobile Center where this all went down. Now,
bro, this dude Malik, bro, I swear to God, man, listen, look, I'm sitting here thinking something. You know, I'm going to just keep it to myself until I hear him talk. Let's hear it.
Malik, how's that employee doing? He says his injuries are both physical and psychological.
He does. Thomas Langley, a 17-year veteran guest services employee right here at the T-Mobile Center. But he's
honestly, I really don't know what to think of this dude. But I was thinking something totally different, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Still thinks it's important to share his story, and he's doing so first right here on Fox 4. We want to warn you that this video is hard to watch.
I mean, it is serious that I went down and had blows to my head.
That is 66.
Look at the hair. Look at the hair. What did I say? What did I say, bro? And we're real quick. Even before I start the video back, I want for y'all to do me a favor, right? Do me this favor, because I know for a fact that I am not tripping. Go to your county or city mugshot page, right? Look at the mugshots that are in your county jail right now. I guarantee you that 88.9% of them ninjas in there have dreads. And pay attention to the crime that they are in jail for. I guarantee you that it's always for something violent. I know for a fact that this cannot just be my city. Niggas with dreads are more violent. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Profile all of them. Nigga, bro, everybody should profile everybody, bro. Especially if a nigga got dreads. Bro, I remember, so a long time ago, I used to be a Uber driver, right? Bro, if I seen a nimba with dreads, whenever I pull up, I just keep on driving. Niggas just bro, I could be driving so smooth. As soon as I get to the pickup spot, bro, if I saw a nigga with dreads, bro, I'm peeling off. I'm hitting that gas hard. Nigga, you are not getting in here. You are not getting in here. Man, I remember one time I pulled up. Hey, for anybody who lives in OKC, right? I pulled up to Murder One. Hey, anybody know anything about Murder One? If you don't know, just Google it. It's not a safe place. It's not a safe place. A place that I used to hang out at back in the day. Just a little bit, because I had a little shorty over there from back in the day that I used to talk to. But I pulled up in Murder One, and there was a nimba that was standing outside with dreads, waiting on me to pick him up with his damn shirt off. He's standing outside, dreads all up in his face like this. Just imagine a nigga hair just like this. This was how his hair was. And he's standing outside with no shirt on, his pants hanging halfway off of his ass, and he expect for me to pick him up. Me. And the neighborhood that we in. Nigga, please. I'm hitting that gas hard. Hard as hell. Nigga, you ain't getting in here. You ain't getting in here. Bro, I might have ended up just like this 66-year-old man if I would have picked him up. Well, probably not, because I would have put some. Let's just say he would have felt something hot. He would have felt something real burning hot. You know what I'm saying? Something that's hollow. You know what I mean? Something that's hollow. Anyways.
2-year-old Thomas Langley describing the moments he's thrown on his back and repeatedly punched over and over again. And the only thing on his mind?
Just getting him off me. Because he was so enraged, so we were in essence trying to protect the fans.
This all happening Sunday at the NBA Youngboy concert. The teen was arrested but since released, parents pending the completion of the investigation.
He was asked to move to another place because his ticket wasn't where he was sitting, and immediately he just completely lost it.
That is not surprising whenever you are dealing with Nimbus. Whenever you are dealing with Nimbus, that is not surprising. The white man asked him nicely, more than likely. He was like, hey, young brother, can you please move to a different seat? This is not your seat. And that's when this Nimble just had got enraged. All you saw was his dreads all down inside of his face. Nigga just, I don't know if this is racist or not, but I'm turning into a Super Saiyan. That is what I believe is what happened. He couldn't take that. He couldn't take it that a white man was actually asking for him just to move to another seat. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. Nimbus don't know how to act. This is not surprising at all. Hey, can you please move to another seat? In his mind, he probably had thought that the white dude just had called him nigga. More than likely. And then whenever I get on Instagram and whenever I get on Facebook and TikTok and things like that, and whenever I look down inside of the comments, the most ignorantest ass people is in there commenting on this is black people, of course. And guess what the first things that come out of their mouth is that they had typed down inside the comments. He probably had deserved it. He probably had called him a nigga. You know for a fact that he had to say something racist. Why is it that black people's minds goes automatically to racism whenever they are dealing with a white person? Why is that? Meanwhile, most black people in America have never even experienced racism at all. Not one piece of racism at all. Most black folks blame damn near everything on racism. I didn't get this job. He must be racist. I got pulled over. The cop, he gotta be racist. Meanwhile, your damn tail light was out the entire time. And he let you go with a warning. Like you didn't get shot. You didn't die. You didn't get your ass kicked. But everything is racist. Hey man, a lady inside of the store, like she I had one member tell me one time that he felt disrespected and that the cashier was actually being racist towards him because she started talking to a white guy inside of the store before she started talking to him. I swear to God, he walked up to the counter. So him and the other guy had walked up to the counter, and I guess that the damn cashier had started talking to the white guy first, and he felt like that was so racist, and he felt so disrespected by that. I'm like this, bro. Listen, I don't give a damn who racist and who isn't. I really don't care. I could care less if somebody is racist or not. These people have no power over me. These people do not control what I get paid. Most people who are racist can't do a damn thing to anybody. The only time that I would be concerned with somebody that is racist is if I got pulled over by a racist police officer. That's the only time that I would even be remotely concerned about someone who is racist. But just your regular, but just your regular average person that is racist, man, fuck them. Bro, I done seen some people get so upset about something that actually seemed like it was racist. It's like, bro, relax. Nobody is taking away any of your civil rights. Nobody had called you a nigga. And that's another thing too. And I'm not saying that if somebody calls you a nigga, that gives you the right to actually act out, because it doesn't. A lot of y'all are way too damn sensitive any damn ways. If somebody calls you a nigga, like you feel like you need to blow everything up or some shit. Like I will never understand this dumb shit whenever it comes to the word nigga. And to be honest with you, a lot of people don't like whenever I say stuff like this, but I think that more white people should actually say the N-word. I think that more white people should say nigga, and they should say it openly, loudly, proudly. Say it just as much as niggas do. And the reason why is because one thing that I know about black folks is that black folks care about what white people think about them. Black folks definitely do care about it. Maybe if white people had started calling black people nibbers, maybe these nibbers would stop acting like it. Maybe they would stop acting like niggas. And I know for a fact that I ain't lying. Black people care about what white people think about them so much. Don't act that way around white people. Why you in here acting like this around these white folks? We've all heard this before. Hey, listen, bro. I know that I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. Yeah. We got to do better. Now you got this young nigga up here beating the dog shit out of this 66-year-old white man at a damn concert. This man is at work. He didn't come to work to get his ass kicked today. That man was probably planning on going home and watching damn Jeopardy and eating some damn cream of corn or some shit. But now, whenever he get off work, he has to go straight to the hospital because NBA Youngboy had a concert up there, and one of these YNs had wanted to kick his ass because he asked for him to move to his assigned seat. Hey, sir, can you please move to your assigned seat? This nigga loses his damn mind. He just called me a nigga.
Pastor Robert McDaniel was at the concert. He witnessed this, and this is his video. We asked why he thought taking the video and sharing it is important. He says so as to illuminate what's going on.
But there's something going on in his heart. He needs to be fixed. And what is his emotion. He needs to learn how to operate and work through and process.
Bro, oh my God. I know damn well this nigga did not say that there is something that is in his heart that actually needs to be fixed. Bro, listen, bro. We got to stop trying to save everybody's kids, bro. We got to, some of these ninjas are destined to fail. Let them fail. Do not try to help them. Do not collect 200. Don't pass go. Let them fail. Let them fail. Why? And I know that everybody feels like children needs to have a special place or something like that, that everybody has a special place inside of their heart whenever it comes to children. But this ninja is a teenager, bro. And yes, I know that a teenager is not an adult, but you can tell whenever somebody is not going to be shit, even when they are a teenager. Some of these little niggas are destined to fail. Let them fail. Don't try to save them. Let them go. That child is a mama and daddy responsibility. Now, if this was back in the day, I could kind of understand everybody trying to actually help out and trying to save the community and all that. But these new members are different. These teenagers today are not the teenagers of yesteryear. Man, I will say, man, whenever it hit 2012, 2013, and 2014, that is whenever we need to just wash our hands with these young niggas. Just let them go. Let them go. They cannot be saved. Just let them go. I don't even think that Jesus can save these young niggas. Nah, I'll take that back. Anything's possible through Christ. But most of these niggas will never find Christ until they die. I think that a lot of these young ninjas that they love being in the street, just let them fail. They mom and daddy clearly does not want nothing to do with them. Maybe. Or maybe the young nigga just won't listen. Hey, let them go. Let them go. They will be in jail by the time that they are actually 18 anyway. They will be locked up 9 times out of 10 for the rest of their life by the time that they are 18, and we don't have to deal with them no more. Do not donate to them. Do not give them anything. Just let them all crash and burn. Let them crash and burn. There's no more saving nobody. There's no more save the community. There's no more no justice, no peace. No, there's none of that. We ain't saving nobody. Let them crash and burn. He had the NBA Youngboy concert beating up on a damn 66-year-old man. What type of shit is this?
Do you ever think in your entire life, or at least the last 17 years where you've worked as an employee with the guest services at T-Mobile, did you ever think that you would be in a situation where you were so desperate, feeling as though you're fighting for your life?
No. The message is, as young adults or people growing into adulthood, we need to learn how to control our anger.
I agree with him 100%. Hell, after the ass whooping that this man got, if I was him, I would be 100% racist. I'll be 100% racist. Man, I would have been on this damn news channel calling black people some of the most disgusting names that you ever heard of. After the ass whooping that he got, oh no. Man, I would have put on a damn show. They'd have been like, oh my God, his language is disgusting. Oh, I would have brought back damn. Listen, if that would have happened to me and y'all would have heard me on here talking, if I was that white man, bro, y'all would have thought that this was year 1791 with all the racist shit that I would have been talking. White people would have been like, bro, this nigga sounds like my great granddaddy. Because I would have been going in.
The mayor is also weighing in a statement. His office says that the mayor condemns violence in all forms, including in our entertainment spaces, concerts, sporting events, and community gatherings. They should be safe places of joy and connection, not fear or harm. As for Slingy, he will be meeting with KCPD on Friday. And another note about the person that was performing here at the T-Mobile Center, NBA Youngboy. Well, he had a concert slated for tomorrow at the United Center in Chicago. Well, the United Center, the venue, has canceled that concert, and it will no longer be taking place.
Smart move by the city of Chicago. Man, hey, finally, Chicago actually did something right. Bro, their damn mayor up there is terrible, bro. He is running that city straight into the ground. And Nimbus are still up there supporting him. Nimbus, bro. So the mayor of Chicago, because I did a little bit of research on him. His name is Brandon Johnson. The nigga has a hawk, which looks absolutely disgusting. And he has a 4% approval rating. That whole city, out of that whole city, the city that has 2.5 million people in it, or something like that, or close to it. He has a 4% approval rating. And guess who many of the people who actually still support him are? Somebody please just take one guess. Who are the people who vote Democrat no matter what? Who are the people who vote Democrat meanwhile they have never given you a damn thing? Who are the people who vote Democrat just because they believe that the other side is racist? Meanwhile, the Democratic Party has never gave these people anything tangible at all. Just a bunch of empty promises, a bunch of black faces who actually do not a damn thing for black people ever and never will. It's black people. It's the black people that are in the city of Chicago who still support Brandon Johnson just because he is a Democrat, which is ridiculous, which is a damn shame. Hell, I was reading that Chicago is in a $1.2 billion deficit, all behind this damn dumbass mayor, because he felt like he wanted to help out all of the illegal immigrants that are in Chicago. Nigga, why don't you actually worry about the actual citizens of Chicago and focus on them? Why not? Oh wait, we got somebody that came in. Oh, that's my dog, Pittsburgh T. Yeah, let's add Pittsburgh to the stream. What's up, Pittsburgh?
What's up, Kev, man? That's a different kind of thing you got going on. It seems like it worked a little bit better than StreamYard, man. I see you've been consistent with it, bro. I mean, that's good, bro. It's good, man.
Yeah. So I'm actually trying to man, shoot, because just like after they ain't gonna know the right coup had passed, like everybody had went off and started doing their own thing. Like, so I was like, man, you know what? I need to get back to actually doing my thing too. So yeah.
Yeah, bro, because we need to get away from this these hee-haws and all this crying they be doing every night, man. That shit is not manly, bro, for a man to be crying about another man as much as these dudes be macho, bro. It's not manly. That is female tendency.
Absolutely.
I don't understand how a man does that and call himself a man, bro. I don't get it. And they don't even care about the mayors and the governors of their cities. They be quick to tell you now. You make sure you vote for your local, but they don't care about the local if it's not the person that they. So that's the delusion with it. Like the people who do that, even the Republican people that do that, you should not be putting no party over people. People come before party, bro.
Facts.
That's how it's supposed to go. And if the Republicans do some wild shit and the Democrats they're gonna do right, then you switch. And if the other side, whatever one gonna give you what you need, you switch. You don't be faithful to no dumbass party. That's not the party is supposed to serve the people, not the other way around. I don't understand these stupid Negroes and the ones that want to be pro-black. When they had the pro-black shit, what did they do? They went and talked to both parties. They didn't just talk to one fucking party. They didn't have an exclusive party. So I don't understand where these niggas getting this shit from. There was no party for black people when the Black Panthers was around. Huey Newton and all that. They didn't have an exclusive party, and they talked to whoever. Same thing with Martin Luther King. If you don't want to go to the Black Panther side, he had a direct line when he was talking to the president. He talking to one of the most racist presidents that we ever had. LBJ.
Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson. Bro, Lyndon B. Johnson had fucked a lot of stuff up, bro, for black people. I mean, he did a number, bro. Bro, whenever Lyndon B. Johnson has signed that damn Civil Rights Act, and I'm not saying that the other Civil Rights Act that it wasn't a good thing, because it absolutely was. But bro, whenever you look at the history of the Democratic Party, bro, these people have not changed at all. Bro, these people are so full of shit and they do not like black people at all. Did you watch me yesterday? Like when I was on and I was talking about, bro, whatever, like that if I was a truly racist person, like that I would vote Democrat. If I was truly a racist person, I would be voting Democrat because they don't do shit for black people. Like, I mean, absolutely nothing, bro. Like nothing at all. Like they don't make the economy better. Like they don't do nothing. Anything that could possibly benefit black people in any shape or form, they are not doing it whatsoever, which is crazy.
They do something, Kev. They help our women delete our kids. They help us keep the women keep the men out of their houses. The ones that's on low. Then they make sure that the men have a hard time. Because if you notice, they never talk about black men unless they talking about some crime stat. Never heard
Yep.
nobody talk about a black man unless it's a fucking crime stat. They
Yep.
big up women, and I never seen, this is the crazy part that I don't understand. How do they sit there and say black women are the most educated, and then they just again they deleting the black man like you just don't matter? Like, since when did women lead a group of people out of anything? I don't understand what the fuck they be doing. It's like they just want to sidestep you all the time.
Yeah. And even whenever you actually look at this last election, like they lost a lot of the black male vote. And I am so glad that so many black people are starting to wake up from this whole Democratic Party bullshit, bro. And I'm not saying that the freaking Republican Party is perfect, but bro, it seems like Democrats were trying to put an actual like into us, dog. Like with this whole like abortion shit and all this stuff. Because listen, bro, we can't afford to actually lose a lot more babies. Like white people, they can actually do that shit, like, and they will be fine for a very, very long time. But whenever it comes to black folks, bro, we are only what 13%, bro. We can't afford to lose nobody else, dog. Afford that shit. So
But the numbers getting worse, Kev, because youngsters not
I
having
just don't
babies,
get it,
bro.
man.
That's the other part. The youngsters not even having babies. So whatever percentage we got now, it's gonna get worse because you see these 20-year-olds, they not having babies. Then the Democrats was having abortion buses pull up to the campaigns and stuff, bro. That's what they was doing.
Yeah.
Like I just don't
Yeah.
get it, bro. Like why? Like if we the smallest percentage, and you promoting women to abort kids, and you're calling it like it's healthcare, that is not healthcare in
That's not
most
healthcare.
instances.
Facts.
Most instances, there's very few instances where it's a medical necessity where they got to do an abortion. No, that's birth control for most of these chicks. That's not a medical need, and they're having multiple. That's not the same thing. And then that's the other problem they do, bro. They do like they get like the smallest number of people, and they act like that's everybody. Like the worst shit. It's always the worst shit. That's all black people. Like
Yeah.
no, man, we're not doing that shit. All of us are not coming out of single family houses. All of us are not poverty ridden. All of us are not like uneducated. All of us are not working at a plant or cutting grass. Like all black people don't live like that, and we not
Nah.
all entertainers either. So and we not all these cool people that they want to be. They all want to be on the corner selling drugs and dope dudes and know all the slang and all that. I happily don't know a lot of that stupid shit unless
Yeah.
somebody tell it. No, most of it sound gay now, Red. I don't know if you noticed, Kev. Most of it sound gay. Don't even sound
Yeah.
like manly stuff
Yeah.
they saying.
Yeah. Bro, like I was actually thinking about this the other day. Like, I don't really know anybody like who still lives in the hood. Like who is just like inside of like who actually lives there and who actually like freaks with the hood just like every day. Most of the people that I know actually live in like nice neighborhoods and shit. Like they live in like middle class areas and shit like that. I don't know many black people who still live in the hood. Like I just don't I just don't. Do you? I don't.
Nah, I don't really know nobody, Kev. But that's the
Yeah.
problem. When you say that, they're gonna say that you detached from the hood. But how could I be detached from a place where nobody owns anything? People in those hoods don't own anything. They're all renters for the most part. Like
Yeah.
the middle class is the people who own their house. They buy their house. They own the fucking house. They pass the house on to the next generation. You paying rent. You can't pass shit on to nobody. You don't own nothing in that motherfucker. You got all this pride on some bullshit. And the crazy part, as soon as they get some money, guess what they do, care? They out.
Yep.
They
ASAP.
out.
They out.
So why are you trying to make me do some shit you don't want to do? You don't want to stay there. What was the dude
Yeah.
name that got picked up in California? Big U. That motherfucker
Uh-huh.
didn't live in the hood.
Nah, not at all.
Yes.
Not at all. You know, that man house was big as hell. Big as hell whenever he had got picked up. Nigga living in a damn mansion. And he talking about this hood shit. Man, nigga, please. Stop it.
did not live in the hood and probably ain't been in the hood and since who knows when, man. That's all dumb shit that the entertainment be pushing. And I don't understand how that makes you some kind of ethnically, you shouldn't want to do better. Like that shouldn't be your starting point or like your ratio of figuring out how black you are by the way you talk and where you live at. That's ignorant as hell too. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, we just promote a lot of ignorant stuff, bro. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, and a lot of people get mad at me whenever I say that black culture is trash. Like, and I'm not talking about all black culture. I mean, but it's just that the loudest things, the things that we choose to celebrate are trash. Like we celebrate gangbanging. Like we celebrate twerking outside inside of the damn street. We celebrate going out to go and get an abortion. These are the things that niggas choose to celebrate, and it's trash. But I get called a coon because I say, hey man, listen, look, like this part of black culture, like we need to stay away from this shit. Like this is bad for us. But then they be like, oh man, you know what? Like this nigga Kev Coonan, like he really, really wants to be a white man. Nigga, no. I want to see us do better, dog. That is what I want to see. You know? But
I don't see them dudes that they be rapping and talking about they got so much money live like Jay-Z don't live like that. 50
nah.
Cent don't live like that. Ice Cube don't live like that. All these entertainers they love so much, they don't live like that. But you want me to live like that? That's fucking
Mhm.
stupid.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And all these pro blacks, bro, pro blacks literally annoy the shit out of me, bro. Like whenever I hear somebody say that they are pro black, I start thinking that the nigga's an idiot, dog. Like they're just like, oh really? So you're pro black. And meanwhile, the majority of all these pro black people are all dating like white women and shit. Like it's like, bro, what the hell is going on here? I thought that you was pro black, my nigga. Like what's going on? Like you got white kids, a white wife, a white car. Like what is this? I don't know, man.
It would be legit. Yeah, I mean, it would be legit, man, if it was some substance behind it, bro. But they just be talking, bro, and a lot of it be jealousy, and them cats don't be making sense because you know what it is. They got their talking points from Crying Negro Network, and that's where
Oh
they
yeah.
got their more.
Yep. CNN. CNN. Yeah. I was actually watching a video today. It was a Nori, right? Like you remember the rapper Nori?
Yeah.
Noriega, whatever. So he was talking about how he doesn't like whenever Puerto Ricans and Mexicans say the N word. Like he was damn near getting ready to cry. And I thought that was so damn stupid. I thought that was so ridiculous. Bro, it's like, bro, a word gets you that damn emotional. And like I said before, that none of us have ever actually experienced real racism before. Like this shit that a lot of us complain about today is not real racism. Like back in the day, like me and your grandparents actually like had went through some shit whenever it comes to racism. Like you couldn't walk down the damn street like without getting your ass kicked or hung or some shit. These niggas out here are just complaining about nothing. Oh shit, we got Mex in the building.
So
What's up, Playboy? I just got
Mexico.
off work.
Hell yeah. What's up?
Hey, what you talking about right now?
Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Anything. Niggas complaining about racism and all this stupid shit.
Oh, that dumb shit.
Shout out to all the racist white people out there. Mm-hmm. I'm just on here just eating pretty much. Yeah. How was
Yeah,
work though?
racism never gonna go away. It was cool. I mean, other than these motherfucking taxes,
It's
bro.
not.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah,
man.
California is out there.
Like, bruh.
Crazy tax. That's why the gas prices so high. You know why y'all gas prices so high? Because y'all can't. Well, he got must got kicked off. Cause he'll be back. Probably his internet. But do you know the gas price is so high, Kev, because they got the truck in all their gas, but they can't have no pipeline, so they pay a shitload of taxes for gas. It's mostly taxes on your
Oh,
gas.
for
That's why your
real?
gas so high. Yeah, that's what it is.
Bro, let me tell you, bro. My last check I got for 2 weeks was 3,600. I took home 2,600. I got taxed $1,000 bro.
$1,000?
$1,000, and that was
Damn.
like my federal, my state, my social security, and whatever added up. And I'm like,
Y'all pay
yo,
state
that's
tax?
what?
Wait, y'all got state tax in
Yeah, hell
California?
yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, but you know why they doing that though, right? Like
Is
you
it
know
gay?
why? It is because Gavin Newsom had fucked up so they have
Nah,
to
yeah, bro.
figure
So
out how
I
to get that money back
I was talking.
somehow, some way.
I was talking to I have a friend and she makes like well over 100K a year, right? And she be talking about tax all the time too. But she a little more liberal leaning. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure she voted for Kamala. She a black woman, whatever. But that's why I said, bro, I don't give a fuck if you on the left or on the right. I don't see why any American, for any reason, would vote for any increase on any taxes or any kind of extra taxes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, bro, you know, go ahead, let the gays get married. You know what I'm saying? Let the pedophiles diddle. You know, I'll use your pronouns. Just lower my motherfucking taxes, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Don't touch my motherfucking kid. But that's what y'all need in
Yeah.
exchange to lower my fucking taxes. Lower my fucking taxes. Because here's the thing: when my checks are like 2,500, I'm bringing home like 18, 19. So I'm still getting taxed on 500, 600, but it's like once I hit a certain threshold, I'm getting taxed that extra. So I'm like, really, there's no way of me getting ahead because 3,600 and I'm getting taxed 1,000. I'm only making, technically I'm making almost 1,000 more, but I'm only bringing home like 500 more. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm looking at it now. If you make 70K a year, you pay if you make over 70,000, 360,000, your state tax rate is 9% plus your federal tax. That's what you're paying.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
That's complete.
Because what at 3,600 for 2 weeks, that would be, we'll say, like, call it like 6,000 for the month. And then times that by 12, that's pretty much where I'm at right there.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
crazy number.
Yeah,
Crazy
That's
number.
that's insane, bro. Like, see, and that's why I have mixed feelings about, because they just recently took like a big chunk of the budget for that train that's supposed to be in California. Now, mind you, we've been hearing about this train for the past 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? A train from LA to Vegas, a train up and down California, like the super train. And the feds are saying you don't need that much money to do it. California is now saying, oh, the feds took the money, we can't do it. I don't know who to believe, but I'll say this: living in California long enough, I just want transparency. I think it should be a law to show full, down to the penny transparency on where the fuck our money is going. It should be public information that you can look up at any time and say, "Hey, your state made 52 billion this year. This is where every penny of 52 billion has gone to." All the way down to the lunches,
I
all the
agree
way down to the
100%.
meetings, all that shit. All that shit. I want to
Yeah.
see, okay, how much did we spend on lunches this year for these niggas? Oh, you spent 5 billion on business lunches, huh? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that ain't
Like,
gonna never happen.
Yeah.
You ain't see in Chicago, like they just had a lawsuit that hit the federal court because they sued them because the motherfuckers like over $1 billion in debt, right? But they wanted to see because of that immigration stuff. They just kept throwing like these general numbers out. They wanted specifics. They sued them, and they figured out these fools were spending like last year. They spent like $400 million on just housing for immigrants. And the payments they were making was like to two groups. It seemed like somebody who was on the, inside of that whole party crap that they had something going on. But they did not want to let the people know who was getting this money is the point I'm making. Like they had to go to court and get a lawsuit to get paperwork filed for them to bring the disclosure down. That was the only way that they figured out how much money was going to where. Outside of that, they kept playing crazy. Like they didn't know what these people were talking about. Like, yo, wait a minute. Because they tried to do like 3 different property tax raises. And that's where the lawsuits came in. That's when they figured out where the hell they doing all this money.
Yeah, tax is crazy. To think of that, we did the Boston Tea Party for a 2% tax. And we over here getting taxed left, right, upside down. And that's why I say, how can anybody hate on rich niggas or business owners constantly trying to find loopholes to get away from taxes when they pay so much fucking tax? Bro, like majority of our country is funded by a small minority of our country. That's crazy to me. Like I'll probably never be a billionaire to get to that point. But if I ever did, I don't want to have to pay 50% of it, all my money I made just because I'm making more money than everyone else. Flat tax is the way to go. Don't matter if you make 100 or a million, you pay your share and that's it. Like, but also if you are a business owner of some sort, if you're getting taxed on bringing your shit, getting the shit, you're buying your product from somebody, you're getting taxed. You're selling that product, you're getting taxed for selling it. You're employing people, you're getting taxed for employing people. Like you get taxed in every facet of your business before you get your own fucking tax for your personal shit. Like that's crazy. Too much, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start gangbanging on
I
taxes.
agree.
Yeah, but nobody
Yeah,
pays those
I'm
taxes.
tired of these
Max.
niggas, bro.
Like the people you talking about, bro, they don't pay them taxes, bro. That's where they
And
got
they shouldn't.
Yeah, but the only people who pay taxes is the regular working guy because he can't afford an accountant. So when the IRS send you that letter, you trying to figure out how you can pay. When they send that letter to a corporation, they send it to the attorneys and they fight for that shit for like 2 years to work that bill down to little or nothing. And they don't really get the return that they have. Opposed to them sending it to like 100 people that's just regular people, they just gonna pay. They gonna pony up the money and they ain't gonna have to fight. So they really just bully down on us. That's what they be on. They know that the corporations, they just not gonna get no money up out of them. So they never pay the taxes like that.
But still, majority of the taxes in the whole entire country are still paid by a minority of people that are just rich. So even with them not paying those taxes, getting their accountants to talk down people from lowering the number, even after all that struggle, they're still paying way more than all of us normal working people put together.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That can't be fair.
Bro, the fair is closed. I mean, it's 1:30 at night. Ain't no fairs, cotton
Yeah,
candy.
but you can't punish successful people for being successful. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they're not being punished because you got to think the way that the tax system was created, that was only created for the rich people. That's how they were supposed to only tax the rich. Then eventually they did like this broad-based thing when they started doing everybody, and it just never went back. And when they initially did it, they weren't taking it out your paycheck. They changed that later on, and they never went away from it once they got their hooks into it. Just the same thing with this whole thing that they got right now with the tariffs. This is brand new. They never seen it before. But you know what they figured out? They're making $30 billion. They're making $30 billion plus dollars every month in tariffs. So they done made a whole nother department just to collect those tariffs. So point I'm making is once they get their hooks in something as the government and it's money income, they're not going to remove that. They're not going to take it away. It's only going to be embedded. So the tax system, the way they have it, they know there's a number where everybody's comfortable with, and that's where they figured out the sweet spot. They can charge the businesses X amount of money. They won't go crazy. They can charge us low people X amount of money. We all cool with them taking it out of our check. We're used to it at this point. Nobody's going to fucking have an uprising about that. And people done got used to it. So that's what it is.
It's a damn shame. We getting robbed out here, bro. We getting robbed.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we need a fucking uprising, bro. Niggas want to go crazy for George Floyd. Let's go crazy on some taxes, dog.
Yeah. A crackhead ass nigga. Bro, I seen something that your favorite comedian, Bex, D.L. Hughley said. He said that why didn't nobody lose their job?
Don't put that evil on me.
Why didn't nobody lose their job whenever George Floyd had lost his life or something like that? And everybody's making these comments. And I was like, bro, it's because the nigga was a crackhead. Bro, nobody gives a shit about a crackhead, dog. Like, you got one person who was out here who was not breaking the law, who was just out here debating people, right? Charlie Kirk. And he said, man, this is unfair. Nobody had lost their job. whenever George Floyd had died. Like, bro, like you can't even compare those two. One of these niggas is a crackhead who don't nobody care about, and Charlie Kirk was out here doing something positive.
I mean, I do want to go on record as saying I don't believe Jimmy Kimmel should have lost his job. Now, I haven't watched Jimmy Kimmel's show in I don't know how many years. I've definitely seen clips online on YouTube, a lot of Guillermo shit, because that shit be funny as fuck. But, like, whatever. He shared his opinion. I think he should just suffer whatever natural consequence comes from there. Maybe he gets more support from people and his numbers go through the roof. Maybe he loses support because of his statements and numbers go down. But I think that's he should just, the society will let you know where they stand on that and how they feel about you. I don't think anyone should come from the top end. But at the same time, the FCC is like one of the only things in America where your First Amendment right doesn't matter.
Facts.
FCC
right?
decides what is on media.
Yeah.
So
But you can't have government. See, the problem with Charlie Kirk is he was not a political official at all, right? And in the way that they're trying to make him in a political figure is crazy. And he has some wild ass stances. So for people to lose government jobs based on somebody who's not a government official, that's crazy. That's completely insane.
Well. Hold on, Pittsburgh. Like you can't be on TV
wait,
making these
who
damn
lost the
jokes
government
about
job?
like dead people. Like you can't be making jokes
Why
about
not?
dead people, bro.
Why not? Jokes are
I mean,
like, look, that's the problem.
I mean,
Jokes can go for anybody though.
like, but the nigga had just
Yeah, I think
died,
you
bro.
can.
Like he just had died about like whatever, like 2 days before. Like, and then after they start making jokes,
But that's how he feels. That's how he
it's
feels,
like,
though.
man,
That's how
come
he
on,
feels. That's how he feels.
like he
Jokes,
just
bro.
died 2
Like
days.
we done PC down. Yeah, but that's why comedy sucks now. Because
Yeah,
you can't
but
talk about nothing no
but
more.
it's just, man.
I mean, motherfuckers are making jokes when George Floyd died, when Kobe died. I mean,
Jokes is jokes.
anybody. It just depends if he fuck with them or not. Like that's the thing. If it's someone that's close to you, you don't want to hear it.
And for the
You
record,
know?
I don't fuck with Jimmy Kimmel, but I don't think the bastard should have lost the show. I don't listen to his show, but I don't want the government
Yeah, I don't fuck with him.
telling us, whoa, that's that COVID stuff that they was doing. But they censoring people and telling them what to say and all of that. Nobody should be rocking with that kind of idiotic stuff, bro. You don't want the government having that kind of authority over people, man. You don't really want that. That's not what
And
government's supposed to
when Michael Jordan dies and someone makes a joke, dog, I hope they lose $8 million. But like, if someone's close to you, I mean, someone you fuck with, like when people were joking about Michael Jackson when he died, people, you know what I mean? When Charlie Sheen dies, they're gonna make some type of joke for sure.
Yeah, but this,
You know,
like, but this is the thing, though, right? Like, so I understand it. So let's say that if Jimmy Kimmel like was not in front of the camera, you know what I'm saying? Like if he was just like a freaking like producer or something like that, like okay, like so if the producer says something bad about Charlie Kirk, I think that should be okay, right? But you can't have the dude who is like the leader of the Dago network, like you can't have him making jokes about dead people, like about the dude like who just died. Like it's like, bro, like
but
even if
why
he did feel that
can't
way,
he though?
like you are going to turn a lot of because you are going to turn a lot of people off. Like now you are starting to right fuck up the money, bro. Like you gotta shut the fuck up.
But that's what I'm saying. So let him make the joke. Let him make the joke and then suffer that consequence. Like let the numbers show that people stop watching this shit. He's not popular, and then they'll naturally fire him because of the numbers, which can still come back to that joke, but let it play out. Because at the same time, what if that motherfucker gains hella support now? Now that he's back from that joke.
And then you know what, Kev? The problem is like, look, because we like Trump or whoever the person is, we can't never be down for a government like stifling our voice and telling us what we can and can't say. That's what this is. Like this is the government saying, hey, you can't joke about this person. You can't. No, man, the government is not supposed to be. That's the First Amendment. That's the first one. Freedom of speech. That's the first one. Government don't get to tell you what to say and how to say it. That's not what they do. No, that's wrong.
And I will say this: I'll fuck with Charlie Kirk. He has some shit that I agree with, but he himself has mocked people's deaths.
Oh yeah,
and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about Palestine. He's like, Palestine, they'll throw you off the top of a building. don't look like they got many buildings now to throw you off of, right? And he's like, stupid Muslims. I'm like, not a good look.
Damn, that's fucked up.
So now, if anyone's
Damn.
seen that shit and then he dies, they're gonna be like, fuck that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Kanye. Like, if Kanye was to die tomorrow, there's gonna be people that are like, Kanye's this and that. There's gonna be people that are like, that fool's anti-Semite. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. And then there's just gonna be, it's polarizing. They're polarizing figures, bro. The same thing with Kevin Samuels. We saw how Kevin Samuels was, bro. You remember when that shit? All them bitches was talking shit about Kevin Samuels, bro. All of them.
Yeah, that one right there hurt. I
Charlie
ain't gonna
Kirk.
lie. That one hurt.
Yeah, but Charlie Kirk did a lot of trick bag arguments. Like he put somebody in a trick bag of he made this crazy scenario that's not true up and then just put somebody like that whole FAA or the black pilot and stuff. None of that happened and none of that's true. So like you're arguing something that never happened. All he needed to say is we need to get rid of DEI. And DEI for
No,
the large part
bro.
reflected white women. That's all he had to
Well,
say.
go ahead,
That's all he had to
Pittsburgh.
say, bro. Yeah, he didn't have to
No,
do
but
the black pilot
bro.
thing because that never happened.
But
FAA
this,
never changed the test scores. They never changed the test, and then the airlines. There's no evidence that they changed their test, their training. So the stuff he didn't have to go through all of that. All he had to do was say we shouldn't have DEI. That's it.
but this
So he
is the
just
thing
made all
though.
that up.
Like, bro, listen, look. No, man, no, Pittsburgh. Listen, look. Like, question things. Like, whenever you go into a hospital, like, and there's like a big sign that says or whatever, right, DEI starting tomorrow or some shit. You are going to question the actual doctors there. It's like, man, hold on, wait. Like, are these people actually like qualified? Like, because American Airlines did put out there like that they were starting whatever, right, DEI programs. So anybody would actually like question that, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, why? Or is this person actually like qualified like to actually fly this damn plane or not? You know what I
Kev,
mean?
if they haven't changed the standards of the training, if there's no proof of them changing standards of training or testing, Max can want me to be a pilot all he wants to. If I can't go through the training and pass the fucking test, I'm not gonna be a pilot. It just means that they're putting more people up that's possibly not gonna pass the test. That's it. Yeah, so it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. Like his argument that he made, he just never had to make it. And it seemed like a dog whistle. That's why I didn't like about him. It's like he's making people argue things that aren't factual when he could have factual argument. You go on college campuses not having true arguments. I think that was disingenuous, and he's doing it with 20-year-olds. So I never liked him for that part of it. I never understood why he did the shit he did. Because now, like with DEI for a large part, if anything, he should have been doing that for white women because they're the ones that benefit with all of those programs, not no black pilots. That ain't happening because it's still less than 6-7% of black pilots. So that was just dumb. I don't know, like just didn't make any sense to me. And he did a lot of like stupid scenarios like that I just didn't understand why he was doing it unless he was playing.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be a need for any of that because like if someone says now support DUI or now starting DEI, my first thought is, so what the fuck were you doing before, dog? Like, you know what I mean? Like, were you not letting people fucking apply to your job because of certain things? Then you need to be in trouble for that. Like, it shouldn't be, we have to start a program that forces you, like Pittsburgh said, to just letting more people apply for some shit they might not even like pass. But it's like, so what are you doing? Like, hey, you black here, take this application. Like, no, it should be whoever wants to be a pilot, slide through. You pass, you pass. You don't, you don't. We shouldn't have to say, oh, if you're gay or if you're bisexual or if you're black or if you're Chinese or then you're front of the line, dog, because we got hella white pilots. Like, nah, that's stupid. Like, it should
like
it's
not changing. It ain't change anything. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's a false
I don't
perception.
like
It's like you're saying it all but when you say the stuff that he was saying, it's almost like you're saying that the black pilots that are in there, it's a false perception, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if they changed any of the training though. I'm not, but I know like when it comes to military shit, they did. When they started letting women and shit in, they started lowering how many push-ups you had to do and how many. They lowered that shit.
No, that's not the same thing. You're talking about two different things. It's not the same thing. And that's what he did a lot. Like he specifically brings something else and he try to march all this other bullshit in that ain't got nothing to do with it. Because for the most part, like the thing with DEI, it some kind of way, I don't know how it happened, but they keep trying to make it a black thing when it's not. We don't even benefit from that bullshit. But some kind of way, black people get to be like the trophy people behind that stupid ass shit. When we're not even the people that benefit from that shit. Mostly white women benefit from that shit across the board, every fucking where. But nobody ever says anything or criticizes them. So that's the frustrating part to me about the stupid shit. That's why I think shit is dumb. I don't agree with that DEI shit. I think that shit is fucking stupid.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. If, just if they really want stuff like that to, they need to bring that shit at a young age to those communities and let that be an interest as a child. Like, if that's what you're reaching out to, if you're looking for more Latinos and more blacks to be pilots, then when you go to neighborhoods and schools that are dominantly Latino and black, or whatever the case you may be looking for, and just start getting pilot in their head at a young age and let that be around their whole scholastic career. So by the time they're done with school, that's an option for them where they feel like it's a viable option. Like, I would think I could really do this. Like, you don't just reach out and be like, oh, fuck it. Like, we're now accepting everybody. Like, everyone's accepting everybody. And as long as they don't come at the, like, I don't know, like, all that shit's dumb, bro. Like,
It's dumb, but
none of that shit should ever matter. Race,
but it's
sex,
dumb.
sexual orientation, none of that shit should matter, bro.
But it's not change. Like if you had a pilot program and say you was you had a truck industry where you was driving semis and you wanted to hire 100 people from DEI, they still got to go down to the state and pass the test. We give a damn how much you want them to have the job. They still got to pass the fucking test. So no matter what a person wants in whatever program they want, unless you can prove that the standards have changed, none of that shit matters. It's just somebody throwing money at programs that's not going to go anywhere. Is what I'm saying. It's stupid.
Yeah. Oh, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's just too much. People put way too much emphasis on race and very little emphasis on culture. And if anything, they try to hold ignorant, stupid ass culture tight and close and put it on a pedestal and then wonder why there's ignorant, stupid results. It's fucking retarded. I was just thinking about this shit earlier, right? Like, the areas, environment, and times or whatever, however you want to call it, but the culture I grew up in, when you think about it, when you really think about how retarded it is, bro, the fact that motherfuckers would be like, oh, you want to go to school, get good grades, and not do crime with us? You a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, oh, you're not really down to do violent acts of violence and crime? You don't want to break the law and randomly be violent toward people? Man, you a punk. You a bitch. You a square. Like, and that was a bad thing. Like, in big groups and multiple people telling you, nah, you this, you that, because you don't want to do crime and you don't want to be violent. That's crazy to me. And then later on, motherfuckers want to say, oh, that's our shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. Like, why would you even be proud to claim some shit like that? Like, and I don't know. That's just weird to me. Like, it's almost like on some tranny shit. Like, it's almost like on just a mental disability, bro. Like, you're mentally retarded, bro. The same way that if a man believes he's a woman and we all know he's not, for somebody to be like, being violent and doing crime is the good, right path, cool thing to do, and you're not gonna be in my group of friends if you're not down with this shit, is fucking destructive and retarded as fuck too. And the culture thing needs to be switched. It's not a color thing, bro. People need to just let go of the skin color. People have different skin colors. Oh fucking well. People have different eye colors. People have different hairstyles. Oh, who gives a fuck? Like,
People hit the like button for my dog Kev, man. Kev, we gotta support Kev coming in strong.
And it is
like this day 3 ain't it, Kev? This third day in a row.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yo,
we
my
hear you
nigga
now.
on internet is like bugging right now.
hey, you
Trying to
borrow
take
the
you out.
internet
It's
from
freaking like
Kyle, nigga.
storming and shit over here.
That's an Indian reservation internet, nigga.
That thing
Yeah,
strong,
nah,
Indian
bro, nigga, it's storming like a motherfucker outside, bro. I'm gonna have to cut this shit short, bro, because I can barely understand y'all, bro. Like, for real, all I hear is like, but yeah, bro, this shit bad. But I do appreciate y'all for actually coming through. I'm actually going live again tomorrow, around the same time. So if y'all pull up tomorrow, the internet should be back working correctly. Hell yeah.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
definitely going live. Man, I'm about to start doing this shit at least for like 7 days a week. For real. Hell yeah. Yeah, but appreciate y'all, man, for coming through.
All right,
Oh
fellas.
yeah, Kev, I'll tap this.
Yep. All right, y'all.